Hello everybody, welcome to Ageless Rock. In this video, I'm going to share a little bit on the mysterious plain of jars in Laos. It is mysterious since 100 years ago when they were under French protectorate. The plain of jars region is divided into over 90 archaeological sites. However, only 3 main sites are famous due to a large amount of giant jars clustered together. These 3 sites stretch about 24 kilometers long. At these sites, tourists get to see hundreds of enormous stone jars strewn all over randomly. Gigantic megalithic stone jars like this are all over Xian Kuang Plateau. There are about 2,500 jars scattered all over 90 sites and no one knows anything about it. Each site can have from a few jars to 400 jars. Mostly are round while some are rectangular. It takes an organized and civilized group of inhabitants to hew this out of a bedrock. The mysterious stone jars is believed to be 2,500 years old, but the history of Laos is only as recent as 1,300 years ago. Something is not right with the timeline. Just so you know, this lid might look small, but 3 strong men cannot lift this. A typical picture of ancient Egyptians moving a huge block of stone is highly misleading. A behemoth like this one can weigh up to 20 tons. This is an insanely huge carved granite that cannot be linked to the Thai people. Majority of the jars were made of sandstone. However, some are made of granite or limestone. Look at this jar. It has noticeable consistent vertical striations. This is not an ancient tool mark. It is an advanced machine tool mark. While archaeologists are busy finding who is responsible for this amazing handicraft, the local people tell us it was made by a race of giants. According to local belief, the people on earth were wicked. A deity sent a flood and killed everyone except 3 chiefs. The king of heaven, Ta'en, sent his son Kunborom to rule the earth. Kunborom is revered as the father of their race. I find that story to be unusually close to Noah's Ark and the flood that wiped out the Nephilim and started a new history. Mainstream archaeologists say that it has to be the local people made this. They just need to find the evidence to link it. However, the Laotians say it was done by a giant race. This great debate has been going on for 100 years since the West came to know about it. While the great debate goes on, the lids offer little clue. Some lids have zoomorphic design which barely makes any sense. Though the designs are interesting to see, they have no meaning or purpose. Why are there 2,500 jars but only a handful of lids to be found? Mainstream archaeologists say this is a quarry 8 kilometers away. I don't think so. Just because they are unfinished, that doesn't mean this is a quarry. This is more like the processing area where some are finished and some are not. From Laos to Indonesia, it was once a piece of land called Sundaland, approximately 15,000 years ago. A race of giants might have been walking freely between Laos, Indonesia and India. That is why giant jars are not only found in Laos. There are some in Indonesia and one in India. So let's recap the mysteries. There are approximately 2,500 jars no one knows anything about. The Laotians believe they were made by giants pretty much like the biblical Nephilims. Wicked humans wiped out by the flood pretty much like the biblical deluge. 3 chiefs were saved from the flood reminds me of Noah and his family. Stone striations prove it was made with tools we don't have even today. 20-ton granite jars too big and heavy to be of any use. A mythical origin of Laotian similar to Bible story. All this will remain a mystery for as long as our mind is not able to wrap around the idea that our Earth was once occupied by a superior civilization where the physical size is several times larger than humans today. That's all for today. Hope you enjoy my presentation on Plain of Jars in Laos. See you next time. เลยพบกันละคร